I am California of the past.
I
I
am
am California
California
of the
of the
past.
past.
I
I
am
am
California
California
of the
of the
past.
past.
Hi, I'm Mike Truong from the Chinese Magazine, and this is Steve Wong. And we're both here to talk about the new exhibition that's opening up called Community Kinship. I actually grew up in Monterey Park in the late 80s and early 90s, and Steve's family actually grew up in this area. So we're really excited to have a personal connection to this exhibition that we're doing. And Steve here will be talking about Community Kinship.
Community Kinship is our latest show that we're planning at the Chinese American Museum. I'm the curator and Mike is the educator, and we are currently doing research and planning for this upcoming show. The show is based in three sections. The first part of the show is looking at historic Chinatown, which is downtown by Olvera Street. The second part of the show is looking at new Chinatown, which most Angelenos commonly think of Chinatown, which is on Broadway and Hill Street. And the third component is looking at Monterey Park as the first Chinese American suburb in the country. I think what's really important about showcasing Monterey Park is the fact that after 1965, there's a lot of laws and restrictions that were repealed, allowing the community to really evolve organically and to build a community here without any of those restrictions. And so we've seen since 1965 a massive explosion of the population here. For Monterey Park, what's of interest to the museum and ourselves is that Monterey Park is a place where a lot of people think it's a very strictly Chinese American community, but it is within that community is a diverse community, and it hasn't always been Chinese American. There's a lot of Latinos, a lot of Japanese Americans, and a lot of Caucasians living here prior to that. So for us, it's looking at it historically, what it was before, but also looking at the massive change in demographics. And for us, that's what makes Monterey Park quite intriguing, and to have a show based on that at the museum.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, a lot of people, when they talk about Monterey Park, they always talk about the Chinese American community here. But just growing up in Monterey Park myself in the 1988 to 1992, grew up in, I went to actually Monte Vista, which is a local elementary school here. And not only do you see a lot of Chinese or Asians living in this area, but you also see a lot of Latinos too. And when you go to the city hall meetings, you see a more diverse community here, and you see a lot of whites, a lot of Latinos, a lot of Asians participating in their civic duties. And that's something that's not really discussed, is the diversity of the makeup of Monterey Park. And I hope that if you guys ever swing by Monterey Park, that you actually check out the diversity here, not just the Chinese American community, but other restaurants and businesses that serve the community here in Monterey Park.
Also, something that's important to me, growing up in Los Angeles, I came to Monterey Park and I was raised here for about a couple years with my family. But since moving out of Monterey Park has always been a place where my parents would return, I would return to meet with family, to hang out with friends, and then even going to school in Los Angeles. When I went to school at UCLA, Monterey Park was always the destination. After class gets out, we'd always make the trek from the west side all the way out to Monterey Park for definitely the food. And so, even within my own personal experience and not living here the past 20 years, it's always still been a satellite community for me.
Well, thank you very much for taking the time to listen to us, and hope you guys visit the Chinese American Museum located in downtown Los Angeles across the street from Union Station.